Once, deep within the ruined halls of Halonist, a small knight wandered alone, carrying the heavy burden of a forgotten kingdom. Their journey was one of silence, sacrifice, and fate, a tale of loss and fragile hope. But that was not the end. Beyond the shadows of Halonist lies another story, one that has been waiting to be told. This time, the stage belongs not to the silent night, but to a voice that has always lingered at the edge of the tale. Swift as silk, deadly as a needle, and bound by the chains of destiny itself. She is Hornet, the guardian princess of Halonest. Her journey is not just one of survival, but of identity, choice, and legacy. This is Hollow Knight. Silksong. Hornet's origins are as complex as the threads of silk she wields. She is the daughter of Hera the Beast, matriarch of Deepness, and the Pale King, ruler of Halonist. Her very existence is a bond between two worlds, the wild, primal lands of Deepness and the regal, ordered halls of the Pale King's domain. This duality defines her, both heir to royalty and guardian of a fragile balance. In Hollow Knight, we met Hornet not once, but many times. She was our rival in battle, testing our strength with her swift strikes. Yet at the same time she guided us, her words sharp, her presence undeniable. She knew more than she revealed, and each encounter hinted at a greater purpose. Hornet was never a background figure. She was the thread that tied the knight's journey to something larger. And now, in Silksong, she steps out of the shadows, no longer a guardian of someone else's story, but the heroine of her own. Hornet's journey through Pharloom is both a test of strength and a discovery of truth. Unlike the silent night, Hornet is expressive. She speaks, she taunts, she commands. She is agile and precise, leaping through traps, striking with deadly speed. But every battle tells a story. The enemies of Pharloom are not random beasts. They are guardians of secrets, each encounter revealing another piece of the kingdom's puzzle. Through combat, exploration, and survival, Hornet uncovers fragments of a forgotten history. She learns not only about Pharloom, but about herself, her heritage, her destiny, and the weight of being both protector and heir. Her needle is more than a weapon. It is a symbol of freedom, of resilience, and of a legacy that she cannot escape. Each duel is a thread, each victory a stitch in the tapestry of her fate. And as she climbs ever higher, Hornet is forced to face not only Pharloom's monsters, but the truth of her own existence. Silksong is a story layered with themes of sacrifice, rebirth, and destiny. Hornet's chains at the beginning of the game are more than literal. They symbolize the burdens she carries, the expectations of her lineage, and the fate she cannot easily escape. Pharloom itself is a metaphor, a kingdom held together by fragile threads, yet still standing tall. It is both fragile and resilient, much like Hornet herself. The journey forces us to ask difficult questions. Is survival enough, or must we strive for something greater? Do we accept the destiny written for us, or do we forge a new one? Silksong does not provide easy answers, but through its environments, enemies, and lore, it asks us to reflect on what it means to endure. Just as Halonist fell to the infection, Pharloom too may be hiding a curse, one that Hornet must confront before it consumes all. Ever since Silksong was announced, the Hollow Knight community has been alive with theories. Some believe Hornet will follow the same path as the Knight, becoming a vessel, cursed to protect Pharloom just as the Knight once protected Hallownest. Others think Silksong represents rebirth, not tragedy, the chance to weave a new kingdom out of silk, sacrifice, and willpower. One theory suggests that Pharloom itself may be built on the remains of another kingdom, one tied to Hallownest's ancient past. Another speculates that Hornet's journey is not about freedom from her chains, but about transforming them, making her burdens into tools of strength. What is certain is that Silksong is not just another chapter. It is a story that challenges both Hornet and us as players, asking us to reflect on what it means to fight, to endure, and to find purpose in a broken world. Whether tragedy or triumph awaits, the threads of fate have already been spun. Hollow Knight, Silksong is not just another chapter in a beloved series. It is a long-awaited continuation of a universe woven with mystery, sorrow, and haunting beauty. For years, players across the world have waited, speculated, and imagined what Hornet's story might hold. And now, at last, that story unfolds before us. Yet its ending remains uncertain. Will Pharloom stand as Hornet's triumph, a kingdom reborn through her strength? Or will it become her tragedy, another tale of sacrifice and loss written into the fabric of this broken world? Perhaps it will be something in between, bittersweet, as all great stories often are. The threads of fate are fragile but unbreakable. Every choice Hornet makes is a stitch in the tapestry of destiny, and we, as players, are part of that weaving. Her journey is ours, her trials are reflections of our own struggles, and her victories, if they come, will be victories we share. So I ask you, what do you believe lies at the heart of Pharloom? A curse? A redemption? Or a secret we cannot yet imagine? Share your theories below, and let's continue to unravel the mysteries together. For this is only the beginning of Hornet's tale, and the Song of Silk has only just begun.